Where you from? Man, I'm from down in the valley.
I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it, all about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up, put the sling up.
You mean like San Antonio? Nah, man, farther.
Got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like
FIFA. All the kids V's up, player.
Every time when they see my show, thinking that it happened overnight.
Let's start the show, Wattis.
Marco.
Hey.
What's good, son?
Not much. Pretty chill day, honestly. I got some work done here around the house, did a couple articles, got to drive around on Gran Turismo for a while, and yeah, pretty chill day.
I had the chance to see your little setup in your man cave, man. You got a full like F1 car in there.
I wish it was it's just a basic like stand. It holds the wheel and the pedals. It could be a lot better, but that's all I can afford for now.
I mean, what do those run like? What's your setup run? How much?
The stand was like $250. And the wheel and pedals were probably about $250 also.
But you don't do online stuff, right? You just race against the computer?
Yeah, I like racing, but I also like just doing like time trials and trying to beat times. That part's really fun for me. Yeah.
Definitely something I don't do, but I respect it, and it looked like a fun setup. And the movie that one movie where the kid actually becomes a pro, that's a true movie, a true story. Have you seen that one?
Oh, that Gran Turismo movie?
Yeah, I like that one. That was a good movie.
Oh, I never watched it.
You gotta check it out, man.
Okay.
You gotta check it out. Well, we're preparing for our first guest. Someone that we've talked about multiple times on the show, Harrison Thayer. So I'm excited to talk to him. And DJ, did he confirm yet, or we're still waiting, right?
He hasn't confirmed, but I'm assuming he'll be here. If not, then we'll talk about other stuff.
Yeah, we'll get him back on. I know we knew the time and date, so we'll get that crack in. A couple updates. Man, we've been dropping some heaters on the website. Mm-hmm. So if anybody hasn't checked out the website, DITVsports.com, check it out. We dropped a soccer interview. I got a volleyball one that's coming out. I got a passion project that I want to bring on about just knowing who you are before you're an athlete. And I have that one dropping this week, and player profiles every day. Today we did a Polynesian, right? Lineman. So Poly. So that was pretty cool. He's I think he's Samoan and Tongan. I forgot if he's a Samoan or Tongan. But that was dope. And I played a little of the. Did you recognize the song?
I didn't listen to the song.
You are not a fan of my work, man.
Well, I don't have the volume on up. I don't have the volume on my phone. So like most of the time I just see the stories and reels of everybody. I don't listen to the music on it.
You never seem to amaze me how awkward some things you do are. Because who doesn't have the volume of the phone on, dog? Like, it's a phone. You're supposed to have volume on. Like, how do you look at your phone with no volume? I can't hear well, so the volume is really high, and my family always gets mad at me. They're like, turn your phone down.
I mean, if I'm watching YouTube, yeah, I got the volume on, but if I'm just scrolling through reels, I mean, I don't know. I do weird stuff.
I'm a volume person. So for me, it's all about the volume. We'll get it going. Updates. What else we got, man? We got August is looking kind of crazy. We're working on some cool stuff, and July is coming together. We'll be doing some announcements. We moved Malachi's Lane's interview till the 24th. So we're going to do that with another football guy. I have some basketball guys that we're working on getting set up. We still got Clint Thomas that's coming on, right? So we got some cool stuff coming up that we're going to do. And Wednesdays and Sundays is great. Then we got the Father's Day special this Sunday.
Yep.
So we got 2 fathers so far. Mr. Glenn and Mr. Hewitt. So that's going to be fun to have both of them so far. So we're looking for some more fathers. So any of you
Yeah.
players out there, women or men, if your fathers want to come through and hang out, we're going to have some fun. Do a couple games, do a couple different things that we can have some fun with. But that's going to be a good time Sunday night. And then now, I mean, with the Spurs losing, really, it's the World Cup that's cracking. The World Cup's
Yeah, I mean,
cracking, so that's going to be fun.
that,
I'll be in Edinburg on Friday. So
okay.
Friday, I'll be in Edinburg. Thinking about going. What's the place called? Howling something?
I don't know. You mentioned it to me. I didn't know what it was.
Howling Owls or something. I don't know. It seems like a good time to do a watch party. So
Okay.
we're going to definitely do that and watch the game. We also have the RGV Hall of Fame
Hmm.
going on Saturday. So we may do the media stuff on Friday with the homie Ray Ray. So the
Yep.
homie Ray Ray invited us to go check that out. And then we have another special announcement that we'll probably post pretty soon around football. I mean, I guess we can
Yeah.
say it. I don't, the things
Well,
being covered, your
we can
little
talk about
secret
it.
down.
We can talk about it later. Later.
Okay. So
I
we'll
mean,
see if they
just in case Harrison comes in. Um, but
just in case.
yeah. Um, yeah. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming up. Like June is packed. July we're booking stuff for July, and then it's gonna hit hard and fast with when football season comes. We'll have football, volleyball, soccer, everything going on. So,
Oh, I got a track guy that's coming on.
oh,
The
cool.
homie Dakota. So Dakota is a commit. He's
Okay.
scrambling.
Harrison's having some trouble. Let me send him the link again.
He can throw it on his phone if he needs to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a track guy that wants to come, or not wants. I want him to come on. He's a thrower,
Oh,
so
okay.
that's going to be fun to talk some throws and talk a little bit of a track and field. And I'm going to see if I can get another track person on. So if anybody knows Nene on the track team, Gael, I'm going to hit those ones up. And we already had, you know, we had one track show. That was fun to me because being able to talk about track is my passion. Track and
Oh.
basketball. Football is good too. Baseball, I'm learning more about. Texas got knocked out last night, so I know you weren't happy.
I mean, it was just a lot of little mental mistakes that have been popping up all season, and it just kind of, unfortunately, when you're in the World Series, those things are going to bite you and hurt you a lot more than they do in the regular season. So it wasn't surprising, but yeah, I wish they had played better. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you didn't watch them all season, but like
Mm-mm.
it just seemed they did just seem a little off. Like mentally, there was a lot of little things like that happening throughout the season, and it was just weird to me to see that stuff from them.
Well,
Oh,
they
here we
got
go.
2 runs. Yeah.
Yeah, we got you.
Sorry, it was giving me some problems.
What's
No,
up,
you're good.
man?
Nothing much. How are y'all?
Good, man. We
Good.
weren't talking bad about you, I swear.
That's good.
I'll let Marco introduce you.
Yeah, so again, here on the show, we got Harrison Thayer, UTRGV Baseball pitcher, right-hander, 6'3", 170 out of Leander, Texas. Um, so I know you mentioned you didn't go to the good Leander. So I'm assuming you didn't go to Rouse.
No, I didn't.
Were you at
What?
Leander High
What?
School?
Why do you
Yeah.
guys say it like that,
Okay.
Marco? What the hell, man?
That's how he
Actually, he
mentioned
said
it.
that. That wasn't you. I remember him saying that, though.
Yeah. Okay, so Leander High School. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I personally, Roy can tell you, I've been a big fan of you on the mound since first time I saw you pitch your freshman year. Like there was just something about your presence on the mound, the way you're able to change speeds, command the zone that like really hit for me. So you've always been one of my like go-to pitchers. At the beginning of the season, again, all I was talking about you. end of the year, we picked you for pitcher of the year. So yeah, just I'm really glad to have you on, and I'd like to talk about your baseball journey and just your performances for UTRGV.
For sure. I'm glad you'll ask me to come on here.
I got the important question, Marco.
Yeah.
Of course, because I'm a food guy. And we happened to see Harrison at RVG Tacos, right? And he was throwing down his order. Harrison, can you tell me your order at RVG Tacos? Don't get nervous, man, because you said it good when I saw you.
Potato and egg is usually just what I go for.
You got to say it in Spanish, man.
I ain't doing that on here.
Oh, man, that was good. Because I'll say, I won't say it for you, but it was impressive, man, because I remember when you ordered it, I was like, is that him? And so the order that you had was pale egg. So how's the relationship with RVG? I know you're there. Like, how often do you go there?
I'm there pretty much every day. I get my food for free, so I go as much as I can.
Yeah, so support
That's
that
awesome.
company, because if they're giving the players food, we're going to support them. So to be honest, I started going there only because they actually supported the teams, and I love it now. So every time I go there, we see somebody. We saw Harrison before we left to the steak game, and we were able to talk to him a little bit, not mess up his meal. But they're good tacos, man. For me, I tried to take down 3, but I was ready to go to sleep. What do you get? 2 or you get 1 or 2, Harrison?
2 or 3, it just depends on the day.
Okay. All right, Marco. You'll talk about the better stuff. I had to talk about food a little bit.
Well, I want to ask about tacos too. So, is that what you always get, or does it change? Do you always get potato and egg?
If it's for breakfast, it's usually just potato and egg. If I'm going for lunch, I'll get like the picadillo. But
Okay.
those are like my 2.
All right.
How about salsa? Are you a hot salsa guy? No salsa guy? What are you?
I'm colorblind, so I don't know which salsa I'm using. But
Oh,
wow.
didn't know that.
yeah,
Wow. Okay.
it's red or green. I'm just not really sure which one it is.
You just know where it's at in the whole section.
Okay. That's
But do you like
interesting.
spicy?
Yeah, I do. Nothing
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah.
What are your
Okay.
other favorite food spots in Edinburg?
I like tacos and Toto across the street from Chili's.
Yep.
Okay.
I've heard that one. Heard that one. Anything else?
Other than that, just kind of the normal
Okay.
Normal stuff.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Or Anita's is really good too, but I haven't been there in a while.
Okay. All right. So Harrison, a little bit about before UTRGV. So take us back to when you were in high school. So you're from Leander. You came up as a right-handed pitcher, and then you were also listed as a corner infielder coming out of high school. So what was your baseball journey like growing up, and how did it lead you down here to UTRGV?
So, I mean, I started playing when I was 4, kind of played everywhere my whole life. And then after freshman year, I got switched to a PO. And then I was on varsity sophomore, junior, senior. And then senior year, we were kind of short on players, so I had to play a position and hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was baseball your only sport you ever played, or did you play
I played
anything else?
basketball too, but
Basketball?
baseball
Okay.
was what I was always good at.
Yeah. Nice. Right.
What was the biggest highlight of your high school career, Harrison?
Honestly, I don't really remember a whole lot from high school.
All right. No big wins, no big starts, nothing?
Nothing crazy.
How was the recruiting journey? What kind of schools were you looking at coming out of high school?
I mean, everything I really had was D3, D2, JUCO. And then my summer coach is really close with Matlock. And then this ended up being my only D1. And then I came down here and I visited and committed right then.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Did you visit a game, or did you come in the off season? How did that
I
work?
came right after Christmas. It was like the first week of January.
Oh,
Right,
The weather
okay.
was nice. The weather probably was nice in January. It doesn't get too cold, so you probably got the good weather.
It was
Before
like
it got hot.
like 75, yeah.
How you liking the hot weather? What are your thoughts on the weather?
I'd rather be hot than cold.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
it does get pretty hot up there in Leander. I did live up in that area for a few years, so it does get hot up there as well. So adjusting from high school to college baseball. So what was one of the biggest challenges you had? Coming in the fall, doing fall workouts, your classes, and then getting ready for the season your freshman year.
Practices are a lot longer. a lot more weights. That's a bigger thing. And then I guess like just the pressure overall, because like when you come out of a place like this, you were the guy in high school, but when you get to a place like this, everyone here was the guy in high school.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like everyone's on the same even playing field.
How about your freshman year? What do you remember? What do you remember about the freshman? I know you had some pretty big starts your freshman year. What do you remember about your freshman year here at UTRGV?
A lot of time out of the bullpen, 2 starts, but a lot of just cleaning up games and trying to get wins for the guys.
Yeah, so I know your freshman year, you did rack up like 50 innings. You got some wins. You got the ball in some high pressure spots. You know, there was one that stood out to us. It was against Stephen F. Austin. You went like 7 2/3 innings, and we had a huge crowd at home that night. You know how did that start feel for you? Like your freshman year, like your breakout or in relief, sorry, your breakout outing. How did that feel for you?
It was kind of one of those weird outings where it was just kind of like a flow state. You know, it was like I almost came into the game thinking like I can't make it any worse. So it almost didn't matter in a way.
Yeah.
And it was more just try to put up zeros so the offense could get back in it.
Okay. That's cool. So again, you've been out of the bullpen, you've been used as a starter in the rotation, you know. Are you more comfortable as a starter or as a reliever?
I like starting better. That's kind of what I always did my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not necessarily that different, I don't think. Yes, the only difference is sometimes you don't – like I was always a stacked guy, so I kind of always knew when I was going to throw or kind of what the plan is. But it can be different whenever you're just like a bulk reliever where it could be – like the guys that their job is to come get out of jams at any point. It could be you got 4 pitches to get in the game. Like
yeah.
So I never really necessarily dealt with that. So I guess it's not necessarily that different.
Okay. All right. Roy?
Yeah, what was the biggest adjustment for you from high school to college, your freshman year?
I think it was more just kind of the getting the confidence that I like belonged here. You know what I mean? Like I remember the first 2 weeks of the fall, like my first 2 bullpens were terrible, and I was like, I just want to travel. Like I was worried about even making the team.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just having that confidence and trusting that like you were brought here for a reason. So trusting that you belong just like everyone else does.
And did you play anywhere in the summer, like after your senior year?
I did.
Before you didn't? Oh, okay. I know a lot of guys now are playing like every summer. I know you said you were dealing with a little bit of an injury, resting, but are you going to be looking to get into some summer ball as after this season? You know,
I might actually end up playing this year or not. I might have an opportunity.
Oh, okay.
I might have an opportunity to go to the Cape where Armani is.
Oh, wow, awesome!
Get ready for that, and then early July we're gonna find out if I get that spot or not.
Oh, cool.
Man, that'll be huge, man. That'll be dope.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to with that?
Just the opportunity to get in front of some scouts and face really good competition, and then really to see where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you mentioned you had a little bit of injury. What are you focusing on this summer, other than Cape Cod? If you go there, I mean, you're going to be focused on pitching. But what are you focusing on this summer to help you get ready for next year?
Keep getting stronger, keep putting on weight, and then I've been doing a lot of PT for my arm too, just to make sure I'm strong and ready to go.
Yeah.
Now, last year, obviously, we had you as the pitcher of the year, and you did really well. What was your highlight last year as a pitcher?
I guess it was probably that SFA start. I mean, not start, out of relief.
Okay.
Was probably my highlight from. Well, you mean from sophomore year? Or
Sophomore year.
Sophomore year. Excuse me. I should have said from sophomore year.
Probably the very first weekend against Kansas.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They turned out to be a good team, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They were good.
Yeah, it was crazy to think that we had a super regional host in our park for a weekend series. That was pretty cool.
We really should have won the series too.
That was the crazy part. Like I think game 3 there was a few plays that didn't go our way that would have changed how that series turned out. But that was really cool to see at the end. So one that stood out to me was when you came in against Houston. You slow down their offense. I mean, they were hitting. I forget who started that game. I don't know if it was Seattle or who it was, but you came in. It was who?
I think it was Loa. I think it was the Saturday game. So I think they won.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I know you came in. You finally got the offense to slow down. What one big thing I noticed there was you were on with your changeup that night. So like being able to change speeds and stuff. I mean, that's huge. So I'll be honest, I don't see a lot of really good changeups like coming through UTRGV, like even in opposing teams. I mean, is that something that am I just missing, or is that something that I mean you have that a lot of guys in the Southland aren't working with right now?
I mean, I got taught it from a very, very young age. My dad had a friend that he would go to Texas football games with that was a scout for the Astros and stuff, and he taught me that at tailgates when I was like 6. So I've kind of just been throwing it my whole life. But I think also it's guys are chasing velo so much because that's what gets you recruited.
Yeah.
Throwing really hard and throwing a changeup is kind of difficult.
Yeah, that's true.
Something which I'm struggling with right now too, is trying to get some more velo. 91, 93 isn't going to get me drafted, but 94, 96 will.
Yeah.
It's the trying to throw harder, but also being able to throw the changeup, because I think that's the best pitch in baseball. But
oh yeah, like I'm one of those guys that velo's good, but I mean at the end of the day you've got to be able to change speeds. If you're just going to throw hard, I mean you're going to get hit. Yeah. And I think you being able to have a really good changeup, I mean that's worked wonders for you. So I'm glad that you learned that at a young age, because I know a lot of young kids are starting to learn sliders, curveballs, and I mean if you have a fastball changeup even in high school, I mean you'll do really good on the mound.
Yeah.
How is it with Matlock? Isn't Matlock a pitching coach? If I'm not mistaken, wasn't he a pitching coach?
He's one of our pitching coaches, him and Ryan.
How is that having a head coach that is the pitching coach also? How does that help you?
It's nice. He's always in our bullpens, and he's always helping us, and he's always around our throwing drills and all that kind of stuff. And he's not super big about trying to change who we are. He lets us be who we are, but he just molds and kind of adjusts where he thinks is needed to make us the best we can be.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Matlock, especially when he got thrown out and he walked up the stairs with the fans and everybody was dapping him up. And then, he did it on purpose, and I love that about him. And I just like listening to him talk baseball, because I'm not a big, huge baseball head, right? I got into it more. I asked Marco about it. I went to a bunch of games this year. But I just like the way he approaches it, the way he talks about it in the post game, and how he says that you're working on stuff. What do you think this year went a little sideways for you guys, so that you didn't have the year that you wanted, but the opportunities were there for you guys? What do you guys think, or what do you think happened, and what are you looking to improve on for next year when it comes to as a team?
I think part of it was just us as a team, not even coaches. We just weren't as tight a knit as we were the year before. We just didn't mesh as well as we did that year before. I think that year before we were all kind of just grinding through it together and just trying to be the best we could. And this year we kind of had some button heads and some stuff like that. But
sometimes that's good. Sometimes that's not good, right? Sometimes the competitiveness can bring teams together, right? Or the competitiveness can separate people. So at least you identified it, right?
Yeah, like our freshman year, we were super competitive. In the fall, like we were always getting after each other. But at the end of the day, we were still like friends, and like we were together and pushing together. And I think sometimes this year our competitiveness kind of went off the field as well, and kind of pulled some guys apart.
Well, let's talk about next year. What's your goals for next year, and what are you looking to do, and what are you looking to accomplish?
My only goal is to get us to a regional. Like I know where we should be. Like we were so much more talented this year than we were the year before, and we had opportunities to win a bunch of games that we didn't. Yeah. And the Valley deserves it too. Like no other schools get crowds like we do. So it's like a lot of those other places we go play, there's like 50 people there, and like that's not fun. But
What's
So
your favorite thing about the game day atmosphere?
I think it's more just that, like, everyone's behind us. There's always a crowd. There's always yelling. But I think also it makes the other team better too, because they don't
Yeah.
they don't play in environments like that. And like
Yeah.
for last year, we had a guy, we faced a pitcher and his scouting report was 91, 93. In the first inning, he was 94, 96. Just 'cause of
Wow.
atmosphere and being amped up and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
it amps us up, but it also makes the other teams better, which makes for a better game.
Yeah, we talked about that multiple times, me and Marco, because Matlock mentioned that, and it's true, man. Like these people, they circle the schedule when they come down here, just because they know the crowd's going to be into it, and not only that, there's going to be a lot of them, right? Because you can get a lot of people, and it's stale. Like pro games to me aren't as fun as college games because to me it doesn't feel the same. When I went to UTRGV for the first time, I was like, "Whoa, this is way different." It felt almost like a AAA game, and I've been to a bunch of those because I used to live in Rancho Cucamonga, where the Dodgers have their single A team, and I would go to a lot of those games, and the crowd was louder. People were getting into it more, and that's what UTRGV kind of does. So other teams are looking forward to it. Other teams raise their level of play, so we definitely can see that. So go ahead, Marco.
Yeah. So obviously we had Kansas come in first weekend of the season, and then we went to Little Rock to play Little Rock, and then we also went to Corvallis. So I mean, what can you tell me about those kinds of teams? What's different about playing those kinds of teams than like maybe Southland schools or D2 schools? Teams that are hosting regionals or winning regionals.
I think they have that kind of thing where we had last year where they're all in it together. And they may not be, like, I know Little Rock is a lot of guys that were kind of overlooked,
Yeah.
which I was kind of overlooked too. And they have that different, like, chip on their shoulder where they're going to get it and prove that they belong where everyone else does.
Yeah.
A team like Oregon State, they're just insanely good. They have a lot of depth.
Yeah.
They have 12 guys in that bullpen that could be the Friday night here. And that's just is what it is.
Yeah, with Little Rock, I think last year they took LSU to a game 7 in Baton Rouge in the regional, and then this year they made a super. So getting to play a team like that it's got to be good for the team. But Roy, one thing we've seen Chambers talking about a lot too is building the chemistry right now.
Yeah.
Building the chemistry around the team. So it's interesting to see that. I guess that was a lot of what could have been better on the baseball side this year as well. So, how do you think, Harrison? How do you think we can, improve on the team chemistry and all that kind of stuff for this coming season?
I'm not sure, and that's something I wanted to talk with Matlock about. I don't really necessarily remember if he preached it as much as he did like my first year. Like our thing was ABC, accountability, blue collar, committed.
Yeah.
I feel like if I look back and think on it, we didn't necessarily have all three of those at times, and it was all different. So one day we wouldn't have the A, one day it wouldn't be the B, one day it wouldn't be the C. But like you can't have the other two without the third one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was part of our issue, was just like the want and the
Okay.
like, it's just. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
we
we
can
got
hear
you.
you.
Can you hear us?
Sorry. Yeah. But yeah, I think I don't know if we need to preach it more or if it needs to come from the guys like me and Armani and Easton to really get everybody on board with that. But I also think in a way there's sometimes it has to be an individual want to do that. And I think it can sometimes also be hard coming out of the portal with guys that are coming to a new school that have been other places different ways and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the guys in my first year, they had been there a while.
Okay.
That's your first year being there.
Yeah.
Versus last year and this year, we're going to have a lot more guys that have been at different schools and all that kind of stuff. So
Okay. Yeah, that's
sure
that's
how to
interesting
go
to think about. Yeah.
I think that could be some of it as well.
Okay. I mean, do you think some of it as well could have been, maybe a little bit of contentment after the success you had 2 years ago, maybe taking for granted a little bit coming into last season?
Probably we were a little more relaxed. It wasn't it's like, oh, we've been there, done that before. It's easy. Whereas the
Mm,
year before, like, we was our first year in the conference. We had something to prove.
yeah.
We were projected to be like 7th in the conference or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then this year we're projected to be first, and we're like, yeah, we should be first, and didn't necessarily go get it like we did the year before.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, the great part though, Harrison, is you got another year, right?
Yeah.
There's some people that don't have that year where you had a good year, a year that maybe falls short of expectations, but now you can lace them back up, right? And say, okay, look, we know what's going on. We know what we need to fix. Let's start quick, get some wins on the board, make sure the schedule is where we need it to be, and be able to finish it out. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to next year. We're big baseball content people. We follow the games and we try to support you guys as much as we can. But if we can go ahead and finish it out with some rapid fire, if that's okay. Let's get some questions. What's your favorite baseball movie? What's that?
Lucky for me, I got 2 more years, so we can really
Yeah.
try to change this and turn this around. So,
Yep.
Yeah, man, I'm excited about it. What's your favorite baseball movie?
Sandlot.
Yeah,
Mm.
hell yeah. Favorite major league team?
Astros.
There we go. There we go.
I knew Mark would like that.
At least he's not a Rangers fan. At least he's not a Rangers fan.
Like Hank.
Oh,
Yeah. I didn't mention that to him when he came on, but I knew.
Who's your favorite person to go against on the team? Somebody that talks a little smack that you enjoy going against.
Easton.
Mm,
Me and him always get into it.
I love that. Go ahead, Marco.
What's your pregame meal?
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
Hey, we had one of the recruits also said Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A it's a big one, man.
Yeah. So, favorite pitch to throw when you need an out?
Change up.
Gotta
Yeah.
do it.
Toughest hitter you faced pitching at UTRGV
Ooh,
On our team or on another team?
on another team?
There's a guy from Lamar. I don't remember his name. But in
Okay.
conference tournament, we had like a 15 pitch at bat.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Don't remember his
And
name, but
yeah. And then what about on our team?
Rocco. And
Okay.
it's kind of 3. Rocco, Easton, and Armani are kind of all the same.
Yeah.
Like they're
All
all
lefties. Yeah.
and they all fight stuff off and take forever and then get a hit on something stupid and then
well, you said you and Mumau go at it pretty good. Who's the funniest guy on the team?
funniest. Probably Rudy.
Yeah.
Okay. I see that. Favorite thing about the Valley now that you've been here for 2 years?
How much love and support we get. Like everyone's behind us. Getting recognized out in public is cool, but it's always love and it's always support for us. Even whenever we were really struggling in the middle of the year this year, there were still people at the games and
Yeah.
they were still supporting us, whether it was good or bad.
Yeah. And message to like UTRGV fans, going into your junior year. What can we expect from the team? What can we expect from Harrison Thayer moving forward?
I don't know what you're going to expect from the team, but you're going to get my best effort every time I pitch, and I'm going to try to get this team to a regional however I can because I know we're going to be good enough to do it.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Well, Harrison, we appreciate you coming on. And like I said, I've been talking you up all year, and I'm going to be doing the same thing again next year, watching you pitch out there. So it's been fun to see you grow over these first 2 years. And we know Vaquero fans are wanting to know more about our players. So again, we appreciate you telling your story. And, Harrison, again, just thank you for coming on. Roy?
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me.
All right, Harrison, have a good one, man.
Yeah, I have a good one too.
All
Have
right,
a good
thank
night.
you. He's fired up, man. He's ready to
Yeah.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that. I like it, man. I like that he recognized what needed to happen, and he's like, we got to get together, right? We
Yeah.
have a good team. We have enough to make it happen,
Mm-hmm.
and he's putting in the work to do it. The Cape Cod thing will be dope, man.
Yeah. I mean that was kind of breaking news right there.
A little
Um,
bit, a
I
little
mean,
bit. We don't have the ESPN dun, 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 or whatever they call it.
no, we don't. But we also don't have a definitive answer. So, but
Actually, you know
that's
what? Hold
cool.
on. I think we do have something. We just got to learn how to use it. Hold on. I got it.
Yeah, we have.
I forgot about it, man. I don't know when to use it. We probably should have used it when he says something. And we got the applause, the ding
Yep.
dong. That's gonna be your song, Doug.
We could have played that when we're talking about the team chemistry.
We could have, or when I said those bad questions, it was like, come on, man.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
my fault. But there's not a bunch of
um,
them.
no,
This
there's
is
not
when I
a.
have a good thought. Actually, when I have a good question, we can play that one, right?
Yeah.
So
Um, yeah, but that was interesting. That I mean that was the difference in the two teams, and to see BC, really grinding that team chemistry coming in. So I mean that's obviously a big thing. So
yeah,
hopefully
yeah.
the baseball team can turn it around. I mean, because the basketball team's doing all they can to build that chemistry. So
Yeah, chemistry comes in different ways, man. Sometimes just a mixture of people that just doesn't click the way we need it,
hmm
right? Sometimes, like he said, you could be competitive on the field, and if that goes over to competitive off the field, that's a bad thing. I'm not saying that happened with them, but it's my freshman year, I lived with my teammate, he was a shot putter, and I
oh,
hated
okay.
him, man. I tried to throw a
Yeah.
45-pound plate at his head at
Oh, wow.
practice. Like we got into it. We hated each other and it just didn't work. And it
Yeah.
affected our relationship at practice. It probably affected my performance because I was just mad. I wanted to fight him all the time.
hmm
And we almost fought multiple times. And it would have been crazy. He's a big dude too.
Yeah.
But our sophomore year, we decided to move to different places,
Okay.
and he lived in a different dorm, and everybody separated. So it was 8 of us. It was four, it was 4 rooms, 2 and 2. It was me and him. There was a basketball player and another track guy on my side, and then me and him, and then 2 soccer players, and then 2 more throwers. And it was
Yeah.
bad news, man. Bad
Okay.
news. All we did was fight. All we did was get in trouble. We used to, one of my best friend to this day, JP, shout out to JP. His sister went to St. Mary's,
Oh,
and
okay.
we used to have some pretty fun times. And he would, but it wasn't healthy for us to be together so much. And
Yeah.
the second year we separated, and it worked out. So sometimes being too close can hurt you. Sometimes,
Yeah.
not being close enough can hurt you. It's weird when you get a team dynamic because you don't know how people are,
Yeah.
because you don't know what they are. I mean, they might just be creeps. They might be pricks, and you
Yeah.
hate them, right? Or they just, maybe you don't like the way they play the game
hmm
or something. So I'm not saying that was how it was last year for them, but it's an interesting dynamic to see how the teams get along and what that does to affect success. So a
Yeah.
lot of those things happen in the off season,
hmm
right? It happens when they get back to school in August. A lot
Yeah.
of these guys are gone, right? I think the baseball players left. I don't think they really. I don't think a lot of them are on campus. A lot of them left.
I mean, most of them are playing somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, so they're not on campus. They're out playing, and I mean they'll be back for classes, but I mean I'm not too sure when they'll be back. But again, they're all doing their own thing right now.
When do they release the schedule for next year? Do they do that pretty late?
Baseball?
Yeah, because I'm interested to see what their non-conference schedule is. If they learned, from this year, right? Because this year
Yeah.
there was a lot of road traveling, man. And
Yep.
I thought that was typical. When we talked about it, you're like, nah, this is not typical. These guys traveled a lot.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see if they adjust the schedule to be a little bit better with not having to travel so much.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to say maybe like December, early January, maybe somewhere around
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, when we were going through it, our when we talked about it, right? We're like, this is good. They're going against good competition,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's they're not a Division 2 team. They play in Division 1, right? So
Hmm.
playing teams and getting the competitive juices, but doing it on the road isn't conducive for winning habits. And if you start losing spreads,
Yeah.
and it's not easy to get over the hump if you just played, a team that took 2 out of 3, and you did, on Tuesday during the week you're losing, and then you
Hmm.
go on the weekend, you try to replicate, better traits. It's hard. So
Yeah.
I think I hope that they look at the schedule and maybe see if they can dial it back a little bit with the travel, and then I want to see who's coming down here
Oh,
because the other people are traveling too.
they
Late
said late
November is the
November.
schedule's release. Okay.
Okay.
Ray
Um.
knows.
Yeah. So I mean, it's good to schedule the teams. The bad part is where we are. Like
Yeah.
to play the schedule we had. Let's say we're in Beaumont. That's not nearly as bad to play the schedule we had if your school's in Beaumont. So it's
Yeah, because
just tough.
that's an hour and a half cut on travel on a
No,
plane.
no, yeah, yeah. I'm just saying it's like it's just tough. But at the end of the day, too, like you play all these tough teams, and I mean, we came out with a losing record at the beginning of the season, and your RPI is automatically in the dumps, and
Doesn't help.
where 2 years ago we were playing like probably a little bit lesser competition than us, but we came out of that with at one point we were the number one RPI team in the country. So like yeah,
What?
2 years ago, like maybe like 3.5 weeks into the season, we had like the number one RPI in the country.
I just
Which
think it's just like any other sport, man. If you start like football, non-conference, we have UTPB,
yeah.
which is a Division 2 school.
Hmm.
What a lineup! You play a team where are supposed to win,
Yeah.
right? If you got a couple series that you win, you get some good records, you take the series, 2 out of 3 games, right? You have a winning record, maybe 10-3, 10-4.
Yeah.
Alternatively, if you have a 4-10 record, people start turning on each other, man. It's
Yeah.
natural. That there's not many coaches out there that can make that better.
Yeah.
If you're losing, man, losing sucks. I'm a competitive person. That's why I
Hmm.
don't play golf, man. I don't want to suck at golf. I don't want to suck at anything. I'd rather not play,
Yeah.
right? So losing is hard to deal with. And if you're trying to build going into conference play in the Southland, you want to have a good record. And it's okay to schedule 1 or 2 big ones, but they had like 5 banging series.
Yeah.
What Houston, Rice, Kansas, who else?
Yeah.
Little Rock. Who else did they have?
I mean, beginning was what he it was Kansas, Texas Tech, Houston, Texas. I mean, it was rough. And then like
Rice. They went to
then
Oregon
late
State.
they went to Rice twice. They went to Little Rock for 2 games in a midweek. They went to Corvallis for 2 games in a midweek. Like
Yeah.
like even cutting those series down to 1 game would have helped. You know, like I don't know. We'll see what happens with the schedule, but um, I would prefer what we had a couple years ago. maybe playing lesser competition, but you're getting confidence, you're playing well, and like I said, and I mean, I guess you didn't know because you looked surprised, but again, we did have the number one RPI like for a little
Yeah, I
bit.
didn't know that. I wasn't tracking, man. I wasn't even following the school at that point. I started this year.
Mm-hmm.
They can hate on me all they want, but it's what it is.
Yeah,
But but I think that makes a difference, man. It makes a
yeah, I'm
difference. If you look at the season in review, you don't start off with the winning record. You're in the hole. Kansas, we lost 2 out of 3, right?
yeah, we lost 2 out of 3. Could have very easily won that series, but
Pull
just
up the
didn't.
pull up the schedule if you can. I know we're waiting for DJ, but I want to look at it, man, because I mean it's a conversation
Yeah,
for us as a fans. Is like, man, what do we see? What do we do? Right? I remember Kansas, and we, like he said, we could have took that series with Kansas.
yeah. So the first weekend against Kansas, we won game 1 7-4, lost game 2 10-3, and lost game 3 8-7. So
Is that the one I think we came back late in that one, if I remember right.
that's the game that we probably should have won. So we played 3 against Kansas. Then Texas Tech came in. We lose 21-12.
Ugh, it's a football
Then
score, dog. It's crazy.
we go to Houston for 3. We take 2 out of 3 in Houston, and
So
then
let's stop there. Let's stop there.
yeah.
So what's our record after Houston?
So we are. So okay, that's 1-3,
Put it on the screen.
3-4, 3-4. Oh, that's
Three
right.
and four.
I can share it. Forgot about that.
You don't even know we can share the screen, man. Add to screen.
Yeah.
I don't care if they can't see us, as long as they can see what we're talking about. I'm a
So
visual
we're.
person, man. I'm that.
Oh, hold on. There we go.
You got it?
There we go. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah. So
So
there's Kansas right there. Again,
we're
we
one
win
and
the.
two out of the weekend in Kansas.
Yeah. Then we lose 4 in a row. And then we take 2 out of 3 at Houston, and then lose.
Oh, then we got blasted at Texas. That didn't help.
No, and then we lose the first 3 at Lamar.
And that
I
was the
mean,
first conference series.
yeah.
So, I mean, the momentum is gone. All the
Yeah.
expectations, everything that people were talking about, that what we were going to be, is
Yeah.
sucked out of our lungs.
Yeah. So we were 3-5 going into that Lamar series.
Which I remember they were still like, hey, it's okay. We played
Yeah.
some
Well,
good teams.
yeah.
It's good experience. We even had shows about it, right? Where,
Yeah.
like, we're going to lose against some of these teams. We're on the road. But then to
Mm-hmm.
go lose 3 in a row against Lamar and they smacked us,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I think
That matters.
the thing was, I mean, we took 2 out of 3 from Houston, which at that time Houston was I mean, I think they were ranked. They were thought of really highly by like D1 baseball, by different guys, and I think we were just blindsided a little bit because Houston didn't turn out to be any good this year. Texas Tech, after they played us, I mean, they really didn't do much the rest of the season. So it was like, yes, we were still in a good place, but I think we were not as good as we thought we were. And then again, we get
No,
to
we came
Lamar.
back down to earth, right?
Yeah.
We started off with a big expectation and we got
Mm-hmm.
smacked. And I think it was the response was tough.
Yeah, and then we get to Lamar, and I mean, Lamar turned out to be a really good team. And again, we could have taken 2 out of 3 in there. So look at our record 2 years ago. We were
Oh, nice.
36 and
This is
18.
2 years ago?
Yeah. So first weekend of the series, we took 2 out of 3 against Southern Illinois. We went to Arlington and beat Dallas Baptist. They were number 20 at the time.
Which is huge, which
Yeah.
we're on the rise. See, but look,
And then
hold on. Look at this compared to what we just looked at. Now, Dallas Baptist is a killer team.
Yeah.
North Dakota State, respect, but they're not a killer team.
No.
Right? And Southern Illinois, not a killer team. And then we had them at home.
Yeah, I mean,
So
think you instead of Southern Illinois, we had Kansas. Instead of North Dakota State, we had Houston. You know, and then we get to Southland, and then we sweep Lamar. You know, so yeah,
I mean, is this non-conference thing for the RPI such a big deal that if we don't schedule these big schools, we're not going to get an at-large bid? And even if we get and play these schools really well, an at-large bid for a Southland school, when's the last time that happened?
I don't know, but I mean, we were close last year.
It's not very common.
No, we were close last year. I think we ended up with an RPI in like the 40s, and
But even look at this. We had a chance because of all this.
Because we won, yeah. So I mean,
exactly.
Even though we went to Southern Miss, we lost 3-1, who was ranked number 22. Again, Nichols, like we were winning everything, and then it was just Houston Christian was the only team that had our number that 2 years ago.
And there's TCU. I get it, 2 losses, but 4-3, 4-0, nothing crazy.
No, and then
man,
Corpus
Rice smacked us. Damn.
No, we smacked Rice.
Oh, sorry. Okay, my fault.
Yeah, so then okay, we did lose a series.
I really hope we see this. And I'm not saying I don't want like lobs. I don't want like nobodies on the non-conference schedule. I just want the beginning to get some momentum.
Yeah.
And play against teams that are, at the level, right? Maybe, not in these environments like a Texas, an environment like an Oregon State, like those environments and we're huge underdogs when we go to those environments. And from a morale standpoint, that affects fools.
Yeah.
Well, that's just what it is. If you're an athlete, that's what it does.
If you look, we did play Texas Tech in Lubbock 2 games, and we beat them both times 2 years ago.
But how far into the season? We already had momentum going. At that point, I wish it showed our record. At that point, our record was probably, I don't know, 13-5, something like that. I don't know.
Oh no, this is like end of April, like almost end of season.
So where were we at? How many losses we have there? Like 9, 8?
So I'll take away 1. So we were probably like 28-17 or something at that point.
Oh, did we go on a run at the end of the year that year?
Let me see.
Oh yeah, look at that run.
Yeah,
dub,
Texas.
Dub. 1 loss and then another dub. Like that's a nice run. More dubs. Hold on. Okay, McNeese, how many games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go down. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 8-1 run right there. Keep going.
Yeah. And then that's the tournament.
So we finished the season with the 8-1 run.
Yeah.
And had a winning record all season, basically, and never looked back.
Yeah. I mean, so we were 20-8 at home.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I know it's my first year being a fan of this team, and I know that's going to change. But I that schedule, and then look at this schedule. Go down.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not also even look at the wins and losses.
Yeah. Well, look, we only played 21 games at home. We were so, and then 2025 we had 28 games. So we had 7 more home games 2 years ago.
Well, that's a difference.
Yeah. So I mean, that's already what, like 2 weekends, 2.5 weeks that they're not traveling. Yeah. So it's, let me see. DJ's not in here yet. No. Okay. He did answer that he is joining. So.
Oh, he is.
He answered me a little while ago. So
okay.
We'll just wait.
No, I'm good. This is to me important because from a fan's perspective, we don't do scheduling. All we do is talk about it, right? But someone even like me that doesn't follow it, this schedule looks dramatically different.
Yeah. So here's Southeastern. where the 9569, who we're on TV, we win that series. But then we go to Little Rock for 2 games, and then we're at McNeese for 3, and then we're at Oregon State for 2 games. So, April 21st till May 1st, we're out of town. And then we come in for 3, and then we're out again. Let's see. So let's look at the last 8 games. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's look at the last 7 games. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we were 5-2 the last 7 games this year.
Yeah, but to Harrison's point, man, I don't like saying this. I don't want to make it sound like I'm creating, but the winning creates culture sometimes. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
Right? Our team's not wanting to maybe I think they'll come down. I mean, they want to come down. The environment allows them to want to come down.
Yeah. I mean, but also you need to see who they already have scheduled. I mean, maybe the teams we played 2 years ago, maybe it was just like a 1-year thing that we had with them. I don't know. But
well, look, you're coming off a pretty killer season, right?
Yeah.
Regular season, I think we were number 1 in Southland. We right? What it looked like.
We tied with Southeastern for
okay. So
first.
tied for number 1, go into the conference tournament. We don't win it, but the whole season as a whole is a success.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So that's confidence, and then coming into this season, and we just have a schedule that it didn't work out for us.
Yeah,
and I hope that we meet in the middle on it, because we can't have this schedule again. I would hope.
All right, we got DJ.
So was that DJ?
Yep.
We got to get DJs. What's your opinion, DJ? Hard schedule up front or easy schedule up front for baseball?
Hard schedule up front.
See, that's why we're fans, Marco. The ballers like DJ know what's up, right? Because nice to meet you, DJ. I'm Roy.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, what we were talking about is 2 years ago, the schedule that UTRGV put together, they got a lot of momentum with the winning schedule. And then this year that we just talked to Harrison Thayer, the starting pitcher, and he talked a little bit about how the beginning and the chemistry, right? If you lose games at the beginning of the season with a lot of expectation, people can turn on each other. And I'm not saying that's what happened. It's hard, man. So I'm hoping that the schedule looks a little bit different, to where we can get maybe a little less travel, a little bit less travel. So sorry, we were going off on a tangent and pulling up the stuff. So Marco, I'll let you introduce DJ.
Yeah. Well, first, DJ, I love that hat, man.
I appreciate it.
Where'd you get that?
I never seen that hat. Is that Diamondbacks?
Diamondbacks,
I played in Arizona last year, so
we
visited a game, and I got one at Chase Field over there.
Okay, nice. Yeah, the Diamondbacks have really cool merch, man. They have really cool stuff. Yeah, so joining us, we've got DJ Garcia, baseball player from Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial High School. He just graduated. He's committed to UTRGV. So again, DJ, congratulations on your commitment. And
sorry, we just learned how to do that, DJ. So we're gonna set it up a little bit. So when I ask a bad question, if you hear something bad, then you know it's a bad question. So Marco, don't be doing it on purpose, man.
No, I won't. All right, yeah. So DJ, thank you for coming on, and I know we've been messaging for a while, but I know you were in season when we first talked. So again, thanks for coming on. I mean, are you playing anywhere this summer?
Yes, sir. I'm actually in the Baytown area right now. There's a newer collegiate league over here. One of my coaches got me in the league, so we play tomorrow.
Okay,
actually,
cool.
We're supposed to play today, but the weather's kind of bad up here, so we'll play a doubleheader tomorrow morning.
How's the competition? Where are the guys from that you're playing on the team?
A lot of guys from so it's kind of Valley guys.
Oh,
So guys like at Cisco or Midland, these JUCOs, even guys from UTRGV. So,
Oh, okay.
so
Yeah,
what's
nice.
the name of the league?
I think it's the Bay Area Collegiate League.
Okay.
So I'll play here for about 2 to 3 weeks, and then I think I might transfer to another league. So,
Oh, wow.
but just a bunch of reps. That's all it's for. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
Get some work in. Get ready for season coming up.
Yeah. So when are you coming down to the valley?
I think around August is when I move in. A little earlier than when school starts. I think they're having us baseball guys move in a little earlier. So I think the middle of August.
Okay, cool.
Where do the baseball
Um,
players stay? I know the football players stay across the street. I think it's called the Rio. Is that what it's called? What's that apartment complex across the street from the baseball stadium, Marco? Do you know?
I don't know.
There's an apartment complex across the street from the baseball stadium, and a lot of the football players stay there. Where do they put
Yeah,
you guys, the baseball players?
they have us staying at the Grande. It's like the colorful apartments. I don't know if you've seen them. It's in the area near the baseball field. It's probably like 2 3 minutes out.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So, I mean, so looking back on, your high school season or your high school career, we got to follow you a little bit as we got into the playoffs.
Mhm.
One thing that I learned about UTRGV, we don't our social media team doesn't promote the guys that commit. Like I had
Mhm.
to search real hard to find all you guys. So yeah, Roy could tell you, man. It's like I had to search hard to find you guys. But
But that's what we're here for, man. That's what we're here for.
but we did get to follow you. As we got into the playoffs, you had some really really good performances, pitching wise. That's where you were recruited at as a pitcher.
Yes, sir. Mainly a pitcher.
The pitcher, okay. And yeah, I know we saw you. I think playing some outfield also, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So looking back at your high school career, Corpus Christi Vets, what kind of stands out? What stands out to you? What was your biggest moment of your senior season?
This year, man, so we go into round three. We're kind of hot as a team. I like where we're at, and we run into Leander Rouse. They're I guess ranked one in the state
Yeah.
at the time. So it's a tough matchup. I was able to pitch that game three, so it was a doubleheader, the game two and three. So
Mm.
I mean, all our guys are tired. It's tough playing, especially a team like that. And I was
Yeah.
able to pitch, and I think I racked up. Was believe 9 strikeouts in 4 innings. So
Mm.
uh, just like persevering through the moment, I guess, really big for us. I mean, offensively, we didn't come together, but I mean, I guess giving the team a chance was really
Yeah. I
big there
mean,
in a big moment.
yeah. I mean, getting 9 strikeouts in 4 innings against Leander Rouse is nothing to shake your head at, man.
Yeah,
That's a good outing.
sorry.
Was that the best team you faced, DJ, all year? It was Leander?
Oh yeah, yeah. Those guys were good. They had a far run, so I wish we would have seen them a little later in the playoffs, but we caught them in round three, and they got us in that third game.
Yeah, I think at that point Rouse was ranked number one, so
Mm.
What?
they had a tough matchup there. Yeah, but again, Corpus Christi Vets was also ranked really high at that point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it was unlucky for that matchup. Definitely unlucky. Um, so again, talking about your high school career, so was there a point where you kind of noticed your game took another step, where kind of college kind of really came into your vision as your future in baseball?
Uh, well, I feel like freshman year, I came in early into I had a role in the varsity. So
Mm.
freshman year, I had a good year freshman year, and I knew that this was something I wanted to do. I really didn't start getting on the mound until I believe it was my kind of sophomore summer. I would throw here and there freshman sophomore year, but that sophomore summer, my velocity started getting up there, and pitching kind of took my game to another level. So and then that's when the colleges obviously come in and start recruiting me as a pitcher. So I'd say like sophomore going into junior year was really big for me on the mound.
Okay.
For
So
those
for
DJ that don't know what you do well, what type of pitching bag do you have, and what's your velocity? Talk to us about that to let the fans know.
Yeah, my fastball's around the upper 80s, touch the low 90s. But this past year, I really started working my cutter, and that pitch, I guess, like against these high school hitters, it was getting a lot of swing and misses, and
yeah.
that cutter is in the like, mid 80s, so it slows the hitters down a little bit compared to the fastball, and that worked really well for me this year. And it's using that and a slider. It's my two favorite pitches right there, and they worked out for me this year.
Yeah, having a cutter is killer if you can control it. So that's awesome. So what kind of player are you? So for people that haven't watched you play, how would you describe the way that you compete?
I feel like it's kind of different, like being a 2A, being outfield and on the mound. On the mound, I'd say I'm pretty good, a gritty player. I show some emotion, good emotion on the mound. I'll really get into it, especially like long ABs. Like I love competing up there. In the outfield, I play a little more loose in the box, just more showing my athletic side. Stealing bags and showing my athleticism in that part. So two different things, but they come together pretty well. So
Okay, so are you looking to mainly just be a pitcher, or are you looking to go two ways in college?
well, I'm gonna hit this summer, see how that goes, and leading into fall ball this year. But speaking with the coaches down in the valley, they see my talent really on the mound. So
On the mound,
I'm gonna try to
okay.
pursue that. But I mean, who knows? I could swing it really well this summer and contribute to us. So we'll
Yeah.
see. I guess how that goes.
All right.
I
Roy?
think our DH just had surgery, right? Jules, I saw a picture on Instagram. He
Yeah.
had a
Yeah,
shoulder
I just
thing,
saw that.
so we got a DH opening maybe. So never hurts with that. What's your favorite moment coming out of high school, DJ?
Um, I'd say freshman year. Honestly, freshman year we kind of there's like a little rivalry between us and Ray because we're always really good.
Yeah.
The two big Corpus teams, and that year they were really really well. Um, we had like a 3-game series for our district title, and I think it was like the game two. I believe I went 4 for 4, right? And then game three, I pitched that one. I think I had a shutout performance, maybe 1 run, but we ended up taking that series against a really good squad. So like that moment was going into playoffs. That was a pretty big moment in my career, I'd say. Just being the younger
Yeah.
guy, and we had a senior heavy team, so just I guess showing up for those guys meant a lot.
Yeah, the Bay Area schools are really good. Roy was not familiar with that. So like this year
No.
we had London, I mean, make it all the way to state. We had Cal Allen make it all the way down there.
So wait, hold
You
on.
guys,
Bay Area is like Corpus, Gulf Coast. What is that? Tell me.
We call it the Coastal Bend.
yeah.
Okay.
So
I got the
uh,
wording wrong, sorry.
I was like, dude, you're confusing me, Dad. Come on, man. Because
yeah, it's the
I
Corpus
don't know.
area.
Like for me, getting into baseball more, Corpus's baseball environment is huge, man. What is in the water over there? What do you guys? I mean, is baseball just something that's more of a focus than football? Like, what's going on in Corpus to produce so much talent?
I honestly couldn't tell you, but yeah, Corpus baseball, man, it's competitive down there.
Yeah.
I consider South Texas like the hot spot for baseball. So
Yeah.
just being able to play all this like great talent down here, it really helps you compete and just make yourself better. So I think we had maybe 6 D1 guys that's in the senior class from the Corpus area. So
Oh wow.
yeah, it's a lot of talent down here.
For sure.
So when you're getting ready for a game, and we'll talk pitching since that's what you're going to be mostly doing at UTRGV. So what does your preparation look like? Walk us through your routine, your approach to the mound, like your mindset getting ready for a game.
Oh yeah. So like sophomore year, junior year, I came down with a surgery on my elbow. I got injured, So, like the recovery standpoint, and then just the like getting ready before games, I had to take that to another level, just getting my body right. So, my routine probably the catchers hate it sometimes, but it'll take almost close to 45 minutes, an hour maybe. Just getting everything stretched out. It's not even just your arm; it's all the lower half and all the little things, your hips, your feet. So, no, I stretch a lot before an outing. Listen to some music. I always need an energy drink, so get myself a Celsius before every game. Just get the body right, and then I'll start throwing. It takes me say 45 minutes, and then I'll throw for about 15, and I'm ready to go.
What's the thing about chunky pa? What's up with that? Aaron said chunky pa. Is there something behind that? I mean, pa is a South Texas thing, right? But what's up with the chunky thing?
Yeah, it's my nickname for him. I guess he's on here watching. He's a Laredo kid, so
Okay.
over there, that's where he.
Now, what's his nickname? We gotta throw him under the bus a little bit. What do you got for him?
That's his nickname right there, Chunky Paw.
Oh, that's him. Oh, that's him.
Yeah.
That's not, I thought he was calling you chunky pa.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. That's what to say. UTRGV, man, what made that commitment right for you, and what was your recruitment like?
So I know I'm really close with Loa. He was a pitcher here. Whitfield, those guys, they play with my cousin. And they've had nothing but good things to say about the program. And I love the culture down there, being down there. The coaching staff's hungry. Like the whole city, it feels like it's behind our backs. I was able to go to a game this past year, and just the environment is awesome. The culture is awesome, and being from South Texas, I'm kind of used to it, and I love those environments. So it felt like home, honestly, and I just loved every second of it. So it made my decision pretty easy.
Yeah.
Who's the biggest recruiter? Is it Matlock? Is it Coach Rob? Who recruited you?
Coach Jackson, the pitching coach, is who recruited me.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
So-
We haven't asked that question, so I wanted to ask that.
Yeah, I know. So I mean, what stood out to you about the coaching staff? You know, about Coach Jackson, who recruited you, but also Coach Rob, Steen, Matlock. What stood out about him?
Oh yeah, Jackson. He's from the moment I've texted him, he just has that competitive spirit and a hungry spirit, just to win games. And I've got to talk to him a few times in person, and it's just the energy he gives off. It's just a lot of grit and emotion, and that's something I like to show on the mound. So we kind of connected well there. Matlock, he's a cool guy. I've only got to talk to him once in person, but just being around him and his family, it felt like home, and he was really loving and open arms. So
Okay.
great coach staff. Yep.
Yeah, this past season, he got tossed from a game and took the stairs up through the crowd, dabbing
Yeah.
people up.
Oh,
man.
My dad was
Favorite
watching
part
that
of the
one.
year?
He made sure to
Oh,
tell me
okay.
about that one. Yeah, that was a fun
Oh,
one.
did he?
Mhm.
Well, you guys
Guys.
got a couple ballers coming in. We had Ian on, and we have Matt, right? And I know, Marco is doing a great job doing profiles on all the recruits and really digging deep on what you guys do well. What do you feel about this recruiting class, and what do you guys think what do you think where you guys are gonna add to the base and the program?
So I'm honestly not familiar with I know Matt for sure. I've played with him before.
Oh, okay.
He's an athletic kid, a great outfielder. So I guess just having the athleticism from talking about me and Matt. I'm not familiar with the other two. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna meet him soon. But I've known Matt for a while, and he's a great kid, great player. So
Okay.
we'll-
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
do
Want
I'll,
some
that.
information? Diamond has
Oh.
it, man. He's got
Yeah.
all the player profiles. We got a question from Marco. What's your pro comp for yourself? Who do you compare yourself with, pro wise?
That's a good one.
That is a good one. Good question, Marco. Ask another one. You're better than us.
So I'm a big Yankees fan. So
Wait, what'd you say,
When-
Yankee?
I am a Yankees fan.
Dodger fan, man.
When Marcus Stroman had his stint on the team, I love his
Oh.
energy on the mound and his presence, and
Yeah.
the way he just competes. Because I wouldn't say I'm undersized, but he was in the MLB. He's undersized, and
Yeah.
the way he just competed up there, I really liked him. I'd say him.
Yeah, I love Marcus Stroman. I watched him when he was in Toronto. I kind of stopped when he when he went to New York, but I liked watching him up there. Um, okay, so yeah, talking to a lot of the recruits that we've had on, the biggest thing that we've noticed, everyone is just super confident.
Yeah.
Everybody is like hungry to work, hungry to come in. And I mean, we're really excited to have you guys down here. I mean, it's not getting to talk to you guys is not something that we've been able to do before. It's not something that we've had in the valley. So getting to do this and getting to introduce you guys to the fans. I mean, that's big for us. So what did your family say when you told them you were committing here to UTRGV? That, I mean, they'd be able to come and watch you.
Oh, my mom was really happy, and then my grandparents. My cousin played at Texas State, so they love
Mm.
baseball. They love the San
That's
Marcos
cool.
environment. And then my grandpa is really familiar with the valley, so once I got to tell them the news that I was coming down here and they get to watch more baseball, oh, they were so happy. They love the South Texas environment. They love baseball, so it's gonna be awesome for them.
Have they came down to a game, your family?
Uh, I came with my parents. Oh, they loved it. It was the weekend series against A&M Corpus.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We came that Saturday game. They won that one, and the
yeah,
fans
we
were
lost
so
the other
happy.
ones.
Yeah, we did
My
lose
mom,
the other one.
my mom gets a little rowdy at my games. She'll start screaming, and then she felt right at home when she went to the UTRGV
Yeah.
game. She was like, "I can
It
scream
would
as
be.
loud as I want, and you won't even hear me with all these fans." So I was like, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, you took my question, and that was gonna be my next question. Who's your loudest family member? So,
Oh,
what
my mom
is it
for
your
sure.
mom? What's your mom's name?
Delane.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna see her out there next year. We'll look for her, meet her, and then we'll interview her before a game or something. That'll be kind of fun.
Oh, for sure.
What else you got, Marco?
uh, my AirPods are going in and out, so if you can kind of take it from
Oh
here.
no, you're good. You're good. So
There, I
I
put
mean,
another question down there from Marco.
oh yeah, which Southland team is he looking forward to facing the most? That's a good one.
I'd say the Islanders in Corpus, being from
That's
Corpus.
what am I talking about? Yeah, you got some
Yeah,
people on that team that you know.
I don't. Honestly, I Corpus doesn't recruit Corpus kids, so
I was gonna ask that. How did the Corpus kid get out of? Wait, hold on. How does that happen? I mean, I'm happy about it, obviously, but is that something that you don't see too much, or what's up with that?
you don't honestly. I couldn't tell you the last Corpus kid to end up committing there, and like I said, we produce a lot of talent, and I guess
Yeah.
the way they recruit is, uh, I guess they don't like hometown kids. I don't know what it is, but being able to play them and show them that South Texas is where it's at and beat up on them
Yeah.
sounds fun to me.
No, I like that, and I'm definitely going to be tracking that because I didn't even put that together for some reason
Mhm.
Yeah,
because
I
of
mean,
that. So,
yeah, well, I think
is
you.
there
I
any
think
other team outside of Corpus Christi? I mean, I mean, obviously, what's the biggest atmosphere you played in high school?
Um,
Because we're going to get 5,000 on a Friday night here, man. So,
we
was that the biggest you'll be able to play in front of, or?
I'd say so. I know we traveled to the Border Olympics. It's a tournament there in Laredo, and uh, we played at Laredo Alexander there at their Unitrade Stadium. It's a big stadium, and their fans are rowdy with the little shakers and making all the noise,
Mhm.
all behind home plate. And I came in to relieve that game, so I'd say that was one of the cooler environments I've been in.
So we got an idea of getting some DITV hacky sacks. Are you a hacky sack guy or no?
Uh, so I've tried it out. Our guys like to do it before the game, but before the games, I'm kind of getting my mind right, getting some swings in, focusing on the body. So I don't actually get to participate in it. But oh no, the baseball world loves it right now.
Yeah, it's big.
So
It's big.
yeah,
Well, we're gonna close out with some rapid fire, man. You already said your favorite team, and I gave you the noise. It's the Yankees. What's your favorite baseball movie?
I'd say this the Sandlot. My little brother, I have a little brother. He loves baseball, and I guess just watching those movies with him, that's his favorite. So just making memories watching that with him. I'd say the Sandlot's my favorite.
How old is he?
He's 3.
Oh, you got a young brother. Okay, cool. Well, we
Yep.
get to have him on the show in 15 years, so we got to remember that. I hope I'm still around, man. 15 years, I'll be 60 years old, son. So I think the only thing they'll be working is my mouth, so I'll be good with that. Pre-game meal.
Have you ever had a Poke Bowl?
Of course, I'm from
I
Cali,
love
man.
Poke.
Yeah, I'd say a Poke Bowl. I love those.
Okay, let's see here. Favorite place to eat in Corpus? Where do you get the
Ooh.
Poke from?
We have this. I don't even know what it's called. We have some place near my house. I'm a rewards member there. I'm there all the time. at least twice a week.
Tacos, or what is it?
My favorite place to eat. What was that?
What kind of food is it?
It's. I think they only do Poke Bowls and like the sushi
Oh, okay.
burritos. And, like, I don't like the boba teas or whatever, but they do those and stuff.
All right. What's your go-to Celsius flavor?
I'm not a big carbonation guy, so they have these like the fizz-free flavors. I think it's called mango green tea. It's go-to right there.
All right. And
Walk-up song. Give me your walk-up song. What do we got?
I'd say Boom Boom Pow by what are they called? Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I would
This
do,
one.
Marco, I'll do the I'm too sexy for my shirt. You know, you got to have some fun. I'll do something crazy. There was a fun one this year. I forgot who it was. One of the players had a funny one. It wasn't Armani. Armani had like a nice Mexican music one.
Oh, I don't remember. So this question might get you in trouble, but Corpus food or Valley food?
Mm.
You know the answer to that, son. Come on.
From what I've heard, the Valley seems to have better Mexican food. I've actually I haven't been down to the Valley too much. Actually, I've only been about 4 or 5 times, so I'm not familiar with it. So I'm gonna have to say Corpus for now, but who knows? My answer probably will change within the next year. I love Mexican food. I love tacos, so I'm excited to try some of the places down there. Y'all need to give me some options down there. I'm unfamiliar with the territory.
We'll
so.
take you to RVG Tacos first. I'm telling you, man, these guys got to sponsor us, man. We talk about those cats way too much.
Yeah, Harrison's got to deal with them. He gets free food, so maybe they'll hook you up too.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I think they have like 5 or 6 players on NIL, and it's free food, and they're running up the bill the whole time. So it's a good taco spot, though. What's your message to the Valley fans, and what can they expect?
Oh, a lot of energy coming out from me, whether coming from the pen or a start. I like to show emotion, a lot of grit. So when I'm up there, I'm going to compete, hopefully bring a lot of energy to the fans. I love when the fans are rallied behind me. I love the loud environments. So just a competitive person is what they're going to get.
Cool, man. Well, I'm excited to see you. I'll pass it over to Marco to do it. But, yeah, we'll definitely take you to get some tacos when you come down, man. Me and Marco will meet you up. We'll go have some food.
Yes, sir. I can't wait.
Go ahead, Marco.
Yeah. So DJ, again, we appreciate you coming, man. I know you guys are busy in the spring during the summer, but thanks for making time for this. Again, just congrats on committing to UTRGV. We know Corpus is going to be watching. You know, the Valley's going to be watching, and best of luck the rest of the summer. And we'll see you when you get down here in the fall.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, brother. Have a good day, man. Good luck with the game tomorrow.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Dude, my toy is on lock, man. You hear that? Shoot.
Yeah.
Johnny on the spot. What's up, Biggie?
I'm gonna have to add more sounds in here. We
do. Shout out to Biggie, Brownsville's legend, right? I told him if he could come to the party tomorrow on Saturday, man. I don't know if he's coming to the party. I know, Marco, you're coming, right? You already forgot? It's on your calendar, fool. You better be here.
No, I didn't forget, but remember, we've got a new situation this weekend with my parents going out of town. So
We'll talk
for
about it.
either one of us will go or both of us, but someone will go.
Represent. Bring me some money. Hey, I like these freshmen, man. They're a
I
confident
know.
bunch.
Yeah.
They're a confident bunch, man. We got, is it 4 of them? Ian, Matt,
Let's see.
Cutter, and DJ? Is that who it is? Do we have more
Let's
freshmen?
see. So we have Cutter, Matt, Ian, DJ. Those are, yeah, it looks like it. Those are the 4 freshmen that I have. I mean, unless there's some I've missed, but those are the only ones I've seen.
Man, I'm excited about all of them.
Yeah.
Ian was confident. Matt, super confident. Cutter has that swagger jagger, man.
Yeah.
Right? And then, DJ, I knew his stats before I knew who he was. Because he had some crazy stats this year.
Mm-hmm.
So these guys are gonna, and you gotta have freshmen. I mean, I know we're in the transfer portal world and all that stuff, but baseball, all these teams, you need freshmen, right? We just got a commitment for football, a guy from San Antonio. You got to have a good freshman class. We just got done with a huge camp that UTRGV put on. They had so many prospects down here. And we were showing them all kinds of love, man. The Valley kids that camped, and I was looking for their highlights and reposting them, and giving them some love and making sure they know that the fans are all in. And that was a really big camp that UTRGV did. We got one commitment out of it, but there were some big prospects. We also had an official visitor. Kai Ringwood was here, and he had an official visit that looked like it went really well. I believe he's going to Western Kentucky on a visit soon.
Okay.
And he has another visit. He has multiple offers, man. He's a big time recruit, so we can get him to commit soon. Hopefully, that'll be a big one to start our football commits, because I feel like we're a little, we got some opportunity to get some good players this summer before next year football season, built off the momentum that we had last year. So I can see us getting a big high school class because we hit the portal hard this past off season. So I can see us really digging into the high schools and digging them out. So I'm excited to see that. Anything else you want to go over before we peace out?
I mean, well, like you're saying with the freshmen, these 4 coming in. I mean, just think like in 4 years, you got Cutter in the outfield, you got Matt in the outfield. I mean, that's going to be 2 huge guys, man.
And they're big time players, man. Cutter is a baller, and Matt, I mean, he was getting recruited by Houston. He told us. Yeah. Right? He had, I think Tennessee was on him. Right?
Yeah, I think
these guys are they're not under the radar recruits that we're bringing in. These kids can play. So the future is bright, and the future is big. Since we're at the end of it, I guess we can announce a little bit about what we're doing in July.
Well, I'm not done. I'm not done. No.
You're not done with what?
I'm not done talking.
You want to talk more?
Yeah. So
what do you want to talk about?
I'm still talking about Matt.
We got people chilling with us. We can chop it up.
I'm still talking about Matt, Cutter, all them. I'm not done.
Sorry. All right. But baseball guy.
But I mean Matt 6'4", man. So he's not
he's a 6'4"?
Yeah. So once he puts on some weight.
That's a big Mexicano guy. That's a big dude.
Once he puts on some weight, builds some muscle, he's going to be a force out there in the outfield.
What's Cutter? Do you know how big Cutter is?
Not off the top of my head. I don't know off the top of my head, but
he's just got good hair too. Freaking amazing hair.
Cutter just has everything going for him, man.
It's like you watch that movie Moneyball, and they're like,
this is
gonna be weird to say. The guy, he plays like a 10, but his girl's a 2 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I shouldn't even say it, but like Cutter is the dude. All these guys, I think they're gonna bring a lot of versatility to it. I know we just signed a pitcher. Is that right?
Yeah, we just signed a guy.
Throw his information up there if you can. If we're going to talk, we might as well talk it out.
Looking at his stats, I mean, he posted a couple things on his X
Pull up your X. I know you
that
posted about him.
he was like ranked really highly in JUCO. Like he was like, okay, I got it right here. So
Pull it up.
I'm not exactly sure what digs are, but in the South region for JUCO, he was ranked number 1 in that category.
Marco, I got to keep reminding you. You
Um,
can share your
and
screen, man.
then for another stat in all of JUCO, he was ranked number 6 in defense independent pitching. So it's like what it's that stat is like just takes out the defense, like any errors and stuff. So he's ranked really highly in some stats in JUCO. So we got a really good arm right there.
And how cool is it? We had 1, 2, 3, 4 of them on the show. 4 of the new recruits that we got. Are you messing up? Is it working? Check, check, check,
I
check.
don't hear you.
Oh, man, you don't want to hear me anyways. I'll just keep talking. We got 4 of the guys that are committed to come here. We had them on the show. So we're definitely bringing
Okay.
now I'm just saying how 4 of the guys that are coming in, the freshmen, we had them on the show. Right?
Yeah.
So it's a good opportunity to meet them, get a gauge of who they are. I mean, the best pitcher on the team, Harrison, came on and showed, talked about who he was and just getting some background on these players that I don't think you get to know them as much as we're doing it. And I love it.
No.
I love doing it. I love that we have this platform that we're able to give these players a side of letting the players get to know them because it makes me a bigger fan. Like
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to meeting DJ's mom. Right?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to meeting Ian and Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I want 6'4". I want to shake that dude's hand. That's a big Mexican, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yup.
So
Yeah.
I just think that the more we can do this for us and the other fans, the better. Because it's going to allow us to get to know their story. It's going to allow us to follow who they are as people. And
Yeah.
to me, that's why we love sports.
Yeah.
Is being able to hear those type of things. So I'm
Yeah,
looking forward to that. And then we still got the portal going. We haven't heard of anybody else leaving. So no news is good news on that.
Yeah, I still got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still got 8 profiles to do, and we still got like 2 weeks left in the portal. So we'll see how that works out. But
yeah, we're trying to knock everything out before August.
Yeah, before we get like real busy with football, volleyball, all that. So one thing I have noticed with the arms we've got, they have really good K to walk ratios. A lot of strikeouts, not very many walks, which that hurt us last year. So I think
we could not get people out. And Matt was talking about that, right? Just throwing strikes. Throwing strikes.
So I think it looks like one thing they really focused on was getting guys that can throw strikes. And one of the profiles I did, Bennett Percival, another JUCO guy, so he doubled his innings from year to year. He went from like 36 innings to 72 innings, like in the last 2 years. But he tripled his strikeouts in those innings, and he only walked one more batter. So in 36 innings, like 2 years ago, he walked 17 guys. And then
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
And then last year, in 73 innings or something, he walked 18 guys. So in double the innings, he walked basically the same amount.
That's
while tripling his strikeouts. So like I'm liking the arms that we're getting from a stat standpoint. You know, we just got to see how they perform when they get here.
Can you pull up our website, Marco?
Yeah. Here you can talk about what we're going to be doing in July while I do that.
I mean, we still got 50 people on X and 5 people partying with us on YouTube and a couple of them on Facebook. So for those who are still there, which is cool that you guys made it this long, Marco and I will be covering Southland Football Media Day. So that's a huge one for us on behalf of FCS Nation. FCS Nation is the biggest radio FCS show in the country. The homie Kevin, who we had on the show early on, we were able to build a good relationship with him. And we will be the July 21st. Is that right, Marco?
July 21st in Houston, correct?
we will be in Houston, and we're going to be able to get content. We're going to meet all the coaches. We're going to ask some questions, talk about football a lot, and really gear up our content, getting ready for August. So go ahead and put up the website, and we'll walk through what to look for when it comes to the website. Thanks, Miguel. Yeah, man, that's going to be fun, man. We're going to be able to get in front of all the Southland coaches, and I think each school sends, I believe, 2 players and a coach.
Yeah,
So we're going
that's
to
what
be
he was saying. Yeah.
representing SCS Nation, but the cool thing is that UTRGV stuff is ours. So we'll be able to get content for UTRGV, talk to Bush, talk to the 2 players. I don't know who they're going to send. I think it's going to be an offensive lineman and maybe Spencer Rich, since he's a senior, is my theory.
Yeah, he was saying
because the O-lines are all returners, so maybe like a Wes Thompson or Gannon.
Yeah, he was saying they usually send seniors. So
that's what I was thinking. I think Gannon is a senior, if I remember right. So it might be Gannon and Spencer. We don't know, but that's going to be fun. So I wanted to pull up our website, you guys. And if you hadn't had a chance, man, we've been working hard and just putting out articles. We just released a soccer one. Marco did that. We did one on the women's basketball team, the men's basketball team. We have an article with the new commit from San Antonio. We did our player profiles, which Marco's doing on the baseball side. I'm doing the football ones. We're also going to do some volleyball content. So you can click on player profiles and go through all of this, right? So we're putting a lot of time to be able to give everybody different ways to get content and different ways to absorb it. So if you guys are looking for information, right now we're shooting out 2 to 3 articles a day, man. And it's a lot of work, but it's the funnest thing that we have, and I love it. So I'm going to keep doing it. Has their stats, has who they are, and this is all fan perspective stuff. So like a guy, if you go back up, Marco, this guy right here, Bennett Percival, this is the guy we're getting from Northern Oklahoma, right? If you want to learn about what we're getting, Marco does a really good job breaking it down. 6'4" guy, right-hander, talks about that, talks about what he does well, what he's bringing to the team. So
and then this is what I was talking about: the innings pitched, the walks, and the strikeouts.
That's huge. Huge. So if you don't have, if you haven't done it yet, go check it out. Bookmark it. We're going to do some other cool stuff. We're also, looking for people that want to write articles, man. I want to give back, right? We have this platform and we have this website. If there's anybody out there that is a high school kid, as long as their parents say it's okay, or, somebody that goes UTRGV and you want to get into sports journalism, that's what we're here for, man. We built this platform for us, the fans. If you want to get some experience, if you want to be an intern, if you want to know what we're doing to build what we're building, hit us up. Obviously we got to vet some stuff. We got to make sure we do some quality checks on it. But we're willing and able to look at it and produce your article and get your information out there, show your skill set, right? A lot, we want the talent to stay at home. We want the talent to be on display, right? People that are more talented than us. We're doing our best to give you guys good stuff, and Marco's better at it than I am. But we are willing and able to get people to write articles, and then we can upload it within our website. So that's our version of getting back. We have one sponsor so far, and we'll announce that. And the person that did it, he just loves what we're doing. And I love that, man. And I'm going to ask him if it's okay we say who he is. But he's already done our sponsorship, and we have that going. We're looking for more. Everything we do is going back to content. We're not taking any money from it. I'm not going to promote my own business, or as far as I'm not promoting who I am or anything. We're just going to put the money back into the content. And then also too, if we get some players on, maybe we can throw them a little change. NIL is a different world. NIL changes things, you guys. It almost feels illegal to say we're going to give somebody some money to jump on the show, but that's NIL. It's what it is. And if we can do that through this process and hook up a player to take somebody out or pay for some gas or just be able to support them a little bit when it comes to them jumping on the show, we want to do that. So anything, the sponsors that we get, it's all going to be back to that. right? So it's not something that's going to be anything different. Would love to do this full time, but you know, I got a job, right? And I got a job that I need to keep and chase this money. So
Yeah.
articles that are coming out. What do we got coming out? I know I got one. What do you got, Marco?
I've got another player profile coming out tomorrow morning. Who was it? A guy, Gael Salinas, I think. He's another JUCO transfer coming in, and then we've got an article coming out Friday on the men's press conference they had earlier this week.
Yeah.
And yeah, same thing. I'm going to be getting 1-2 player profiles out a day as I can because I don't want to get too backed up with that with the portal stuff happening.
Yeah, so if you guys see that, go to the website, check it out. Right, we're doing a lot of work around it. I have that one article. It's kind of a passion article. It's just, you know, everybody's a former athlete. And I said that multiple times on interviews, and I talk to these kids about being the best person they can. You know, my experience as a former athlete and the things that happened to me. And I wrote a piece that, you know, I'm proud of only because I don't know if anybody will read it, but I know if one person reads it and they get something out of it, it's worth it because it's a story about athletes and what they go through and how to deal with it. Right.
Yeah.
When people leave the valley, a lot of people come back because they can't deal with it. Right. And there's nothing wrong with coming back. But, you know, I want to be able to put some content out there to prepare these kids that are going on and doing things at different places, what to expect and, you know, how to develop yourself. And it kind of goes into a little bit of mental health and it goes into a little bit of, you know, how I navigated my path through being a professional and my takeaways and, you know, what family means and what values mean. So that one, I don't know when I'm going to release it. I keep reading it and tweaking it and reading it and tweaking it. But I'll release it sometime this week, and I hope somebody finds value in it and it gets shared across and people read it to where they take something away from it. Because there's some pretty good nuggets in there that I've been kind of, you know, thinking about for years. For a long time, I've been thinking about this subject matter. So mental health is real. We want to make sure everybody knows about it. What else you got, Marco?
No, like Roy was saying earlier, I mean, anybody that wants to write for us that wants to do something, we would love to show your work. Like, I mean, if there's any women out there, any girls that are into sports, want to write about sports.
Yeah.
Again, we've had
Hell yeah.
Pamela on, we've had Jada on. We really want to get more women in this space and be able to showcase the women that are in this space and to show their work and to feature them on our website. Again, I mean, we're not charging you anything to put your stuff on our site. I mean, we just want to showcase your stuff. So if you have a daughter, you know, any women around that want to do that, send them our way and we'd be happy to post their stuff.
Yeah, we had Charlotte. Bree was on the show. We had
Yep.
you know, we've had some pretty cool, strong women join the show. So
Yeah, we
I
had
always talk about being a girl dad and
yep.
just showing other kids and girls that people are doing it. We're going to continue to support women's sports. I mean, I think we're probably one of the only handles doing women's basketball articles, right? You don't see a women's like if you search women's basketball or volleyball, there's not a lot of articles out there outside of UTRGV.
Yeah.
And we're focused on it. Women's soccer, we just dropped that. I mean, that article you produced today, Taki Stewart is a G. That guy wins. That
Yep.
guy wins. I read that article that you produced, and I didn't know that stuff. That guy's a winner. We have a winner as a women's soccer coach, and I met him at the barbershop. Shout out to UB. Shout out to my boy Alex over there. I'll see you Friday. I got to book my appointment. But that's a cool one too, because you don't see soccer articles. Right. So we're just trying to, we're not going to do like recaps and we're going to do that stuff. But my biggest focus is giving perspective to the fans and giving analysis, what to look for, how we treat it. And, you know, even when we're writing these articles and talking about what we're going to do, I'm hyper focused on making it non-traditional. So if you see a little funkiness with my writing, if you see a little, Marco's always messing with me that I'm too wordy, right? Because I was having him proof. I don't even send them to him anymore because I'm like, he's gonna just break it down. But we're definitely gonna show our personalities with it, and hopefully people to latch onto it. So exciting stuff. So Southland Conference Media Day. Your boys will be out there representing, talking to all the coaches and all the players. We're very
Yep.
excited about that. It's a huge step for us, and it's just building our platform. It's just building,
Yep.
the support that we have from all the people that reach out to us and follow us. Twitter, it started all there, man.
Yep.
And I'm big on recruiting. I'm big on celebrating kids that come to these camps. And, I probably messaged, I probably had like 15 different messages going on the last 2 weeks just about the camp.
Yeah.
Kids wanting to know what's going on, kids sending me their tape when they win. And I'm not asking for it, but I love it. Like I want to give these kids opportunities for coaches to see them. Right. So any Valley kids out there, if you're a Valley kid or even a Texas kid, I mean, if, hit me up and we can look at it, but we want to support as much as we can. We can't do all of them, but we're going to do the best we can to support the Valley and uplift the community and be able to be a positive voice, right, and be a positive platform. So that's my goal when I started, and it hasn't changed. And
Yep.
if it starts changing, Marco, you let me know,
I will.
because we got to keep each other in check because things different. People do these for different reasons, and I want to make sure we keep it legit. So
Yeah. Don't
I'm
worry.
gonna sign off and go see
I will
what's going
tell you.
on over out here and see if I can get into some trouble.
All right.
All right, I'll text you, man. Appreciate everybody joining in. We still got 52 people on X watching, a couple people on Facebook, a couple people on YouTube. So we appreciate you guys jumping on with us, and we'll be back Sunday for the Father's Day edition, and then Wednesday again. So we're going to be keeping Wednesday and Sunday, and then we got some announcements for high school football that I'm excited about. I'm as excited about the high school football stuff as the Southland stuff.
Yeah. Which will
So
be next Wednesday.
Wednesday,
Next
we have
Wednesday.
that announcement and a
Yep.
special guest joining us to announce it with us,
Mm-hmm.
which is going to be pretty fun. So
Yep.
looking forward to it. Everybody have a good night. Enjoy yourselves and try to make some bad decisions. I'm joking.
All right.